remember, all your weight in front of the axle, you don't even know you have it on. And down low. I just can't keep saying that enough. So if you're new to adventure riding, there's a lot of these big systems that are up around, you know, like this and up high, and you get your weight low and you got to get it. How's it going, guys? Kurt here, founder of Nomad Moto. This is the rackless base that I've made. It's a world's first that I'm aware of. I have not seen this anywhere else. Is where we attach the Strzelecki panniers that go on racks. I'm a big fan of racks. They definitely are a great thing. And when you're choosing your racks, if you're using racks, make sure they're positioned so the weight is in front of your axle. Really, really important. That is actually not talked about enough. And there's a lot of safety factors around not having the weight in front of the axle. You get the pendulum effect on the bike and you can lose a lot of traction on the front without even realising it. Then when you go over, whoops, the back might push up as well. So yeah, it's just not talked about enough, and guys should be aware of it to make your riding a lot safer. So, alright, I love racks, I'll say it again. And I do have racks for my T7 and I do have racks for my DRZ. My racks for my DRZ are down there, and for display purposes I'm going to put the rackless layer on this. It fits beautifully on many bikes, on most bikes actually. So I developed this over a 2-year period, and I finally got there in the end. I wanted to have a modular luggage system. So if you have a couple of bikes, you can just switch in between. You might have a bike that you have panniers on, you know, then you might have a bike that you want to use a rackless layer on, or you might want to use a rackless layer on both, or whatever. These are modular. It's the first modular system that I'm aware of. So I developed this myself. It's something that I'm very happy with. This was one of the prototypes that I'm displaying here. I don't want to show the final version. That will come when the time is right. It might already be out by now and you're watching this video and it's already past that mid-March 2025. But that's fine, this is the whole thing. So you go from putting your bags, they're the same bags, right? So my T7 has racks. This is on the rackless layer. And literally, all you have to do is position your rackless layer. Once you've got it set up once, we have the clips on here. They're for your roll bag. 2 there and 2 there. We've got another buckle in here, or a hoop, and another hoop at the front there, so that way you can strap a fuel bladder on, or any other extras that you want. And all you do, you have your strap, and we feed through, and you can cut these down. That, you know, if you cut it too short, whatever, just let us know. We'll send you out another one. So you get where you want it to sit, and you adjust it. There's another strap like that on this side, and then out the front here, we've got these straps. You go around your frame, wherever it's suitable. You put it through there, you pull it tight. And then, like I said, you can cut these straps to whatever length you want. I'll leave them longer just in case you switch bikes around. But it does come with a very long strap, so you can trim it. But when you trim it, just always leave about 300 or 400 mil for another bike. Alright, so that's just a little tip. But literally, when you pull up at night and you want to go into the pub, these bags are permanently fixed. Right, you can take them off this quite easily. It takes a few minutes, but honestly, the way they sit on here, they don't move. They move with the layer. So all you have to do is pull up to the pub, pull your straps out, undo the straps at the front, grab your handles, and carry it like that. So, and if you've got the roll bag on, so you've got your roll bag on the top. Well, don't look too close at that pannier because it's not affixed properly. I've just put it on there for demonstration purposes only, because a couple of guys comment and go, it doesn't look like it sits very tight. Well, it does. Just another video I did. I just don't, you know, these are display items. I don't want to you know, make them all messy and dirty. So you get to your pub at night, you know, you got your bag on, you just clip, 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 I won't go through it. Unclip that, you got your tough, strong handles, that's all you need. That's if you're going camping and stuff, that's all I'd carry that for. But look, literally, those panniers are not too big. They still get a lot in them. They're a really good size. But if I'm doing overnight trips, that's what I take. I never take anything less than that. And this part down here are my tools. A quarter of my luggage is tools. And if you just want to, you carry as many tools as you like. You know, I know how many tools you do need, and when things happen and your bike breaks down, or your mate's bike breaks down, you want to have all the tools. I've probably accumulated too many over the years, but when it's sitting low and in front of the axle, honestly, you don't notice the weight. If it's behind the axle, you notice it. Like, you really do notice it. Yeah, and just for counterbalance, I put my tool side on the opposite side of my exhaust. That's how I do it. And then on that top part up here would be like snacks and things, and then on this side I would have clothes and my wet weather gear at the top, and I'd probably have a bit of wet weather gear on that side. And overnight trips, that's me. Right in front of the axle. I never ever take anything out of that bag. This bag goes with me everywhere. So I never unpack it. You know, if I switch it between bikes, I take the whole thing. So if I went on the T7, I would take it off, I'd go back on the racks, and I would fit it. Or I would take my racks off the T7 and I'd chuck the rackless layer on. It works beautifully on that. There you go. There's a bit of insight into the rackless layer. And if you're watching this after mid-March 2025, that's great. But that's when it was released into the market. Remember, all your weight in front of the axle, you don't even know you have it on. And down low. I just can't keep saying that enough. So if you're new to adventure riding, there's a lot of these big systems that are up around, you know, like this and up high, and you get your weight low and you've got to get it forward. And just keep your stuff nice and basic and simple. Don't overcomplicate your packing and all that sort of thing. That's another community announcement. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Nomad-moto.com